You say false prophet. How do you identify it? That becomes where deception starts. How do you identify this is a false prophet? Now, most of the time we take that identification to mean, oh, when somebody gives a prophecy that maybe it doesn't come to pass, or maybe the person is caught doing fake miracle or RNG miracle or something like that, and or maybe the police comes and excavates an altar and sees goats and stuff like that and say, this one is a false prophet. Okay, and now that's where many people's understanding lean towards when we are talking about, when the scripture is talking about false prophets. But that understanding does not match this place, because this place is saying they will show great signs and wonders, so that because of those signs and wonders, that's what they are using to deceive. So then this place is not talking about people who give prophecies that don't come to pass. This place is now, when somebody gives a prophecy that don't come to pass, even the drunkard on the street can identify that this one is a false prophet. Even people who are not used to Christianity, because they may not be used to Christianity, but the concept of prophet is beyond the Christian walls. Prophets are everywhere. Prophets are everywhere. So now, but this place is saying that when these prophets rise up and they speak, what they speak will have weight behind it. What they speak will manifest. What they speak will come to pass. Or they do great signs, so that this is not somebody that's arranging miracle. This is somebody that is performing a sign. And that sign manifests according to his performance. And when it comes to pass, it is the strength of the sign, wonder, word, prophecy. It is on the strength of his fulfillment that they begin to deceive. That's what this place is saying. See, so the understanding that it is a person that prophesies and the prophecy didn't come to pass. Scripture already said false prophet shall arise. That's what you just take note. Somebody like that has that thought, chances are that person is already deceived, because that's how it plays out. Okay, now when you want to identify it, you begin to look at how the scriptures put it in place. You can read in Matthew chapter 7. Matthew chapter 7. Matthew chapter 7, beginning from verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Now verse 14. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way that leadeth unto life, and few be they that find it. These are interesting subjects, but let's continue. Verse 15. Now beware of false prophets. Now you notice it's talking about the way. And concerning the way, because it's saying straight is the gate and narrow is the way. That is, difficult is the gate and the way is narrow. Now it's talking about the way now. Then the way that leads to life. In relationship with this way is introducing false prophets in verse 15. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are destructive wolves. Then in verse 16 it goes on to say, ye shall know them by their fruits. Okay, now we'll come back here to read.